top now. We get the shots here. We get the shots. Hup. Should be the metric for a proper sandwich. Did that kid whistle on my camera? I gotta watch the replay on that, hold on. Because of something that might have happened in 2020. Aha! That was a popping sound. That was 2. Oh, that's fireworks. What? Wait, why are they setting off fireworks? I just saw it. I don't know if it came through on the stream. So that was fireworks. All right, fine. Wednesday morning fireworks. You know, Ange, you might have even heard that off stream. I'm glad to hear it. But go wild. It's all right. I think Twitch also has like auto moderation stuff. Contemplates a subscription, huh? Well, if you have Prime, you could do it without any additional steps other than linking your Amazon to your Twitch account. Me, the twins. Oh, is it the Dynamite twins? I've seen them a few times. Not like in person, but. JP. Oh my goodness, 30 seconds. Angela Shane. $1 super chat. Oh my god, the confetti's already flying. Oh my goodness, 15 seconds. Confetti's everywhere. Oh no. Uber Eats? Is this some sort of delivery bot? Autonomous delivery robot on Uber Eats. What the heck? First time I've seen that. All right. The developer of the app has a debug logging mode enabled now, the app that I use for chatting. He's gonna figure out how to capture super chats, super stickers, because he wasn't sure how to do those. He's not so used to YouTube's capabilities, so he didn't know super stickers were a thing. And he's gonna try to Channel 35 memories, yeah. Oops, oh, sorry. See, when you make a left turn, you have to make a wide turn. Buddy, if I can actually tap on my connection with my gloves. All right, reconnect. Oh, it does say connected to chat service. Let's see if I get some chats on StreamBuddy. Yep, the chats are working again on StreamBuddy. Great, because I can't read. I mean, I can read on the YouTube app, but let me also let them know that it worked. Guys, TLC license plate is True King. Doesn't let me use faster latency or lower latency so I can actually keep interacting with folks. Oh well. I think 1440 will be a good middle ground for a while. So I'm hoping once I hit, if I am able to hit partner with Twitch, I have more of a chance to use better bit rate, because I'm still limited to 8,000 kilobits a second on bit bitrate on Twitch. Man, I'm sorry, wrong. Is this switching? What's going on with this thing? There it goes. Oh no. Oh no, hold on a second. Oh, my YouTube chat is doubled. Okay. Sorry, I had some weird problems this morning. Let me try to fix this. I'll try to fix it on the fly. So I gotta kill split screen. I gotta kill StreamBuddy. I gotta kill the service for StreamBuddy. Can I? Yeah, I can. Okay. I have to switch my network to Visible or Verizon. Now we can reopen StreamBuddy. Okay, we're good now. Great. Sorry, I got a bit sidetracked, but we're here now. This is a good morning to implement the global hello. So, for the purposes of staying caught up with the chat, hello, good morning, happy Wednesday. Thanks for joining. By the way, at this library over the weekend, there was some sort of after hours event where you could explore the library and such. But it's like an adults only event, I think. I don't know if they had food or drinks, but I saw a huge line going around the corner. Then I had to look it up, but as you know, we don't wait in lines, so I would never have been part of it. Global hello username. We're finally right around freezing temperatures, or melting temperatures. For water anyway. And we have had highs above 32 for a little bit now this week, so there's been a little bit of meltage of the thinner parts of the snow. However, those mountains are still going to take some time. There's no quick fix there, unless it all of a sudden is going to be 60 degrees and raining, which has happened in the winter before, but unlikely. Blue Blocks has been to some, they're not that crowded. That's cool. Yeah, I guess the line was just long. It was probably just because it wasn't open yet. I wonder where the cutoff would have been for capacity. Ron has different thoughts. Yes, who plays the librarian, huh? Oh boy. Anyway, for the sake of being caught up, if you sent any specific messages in the beginning, feel free to resend them if I missed it, apart from like good mornings. But I will try to respond to everything that comes in now, because I think I got way too behind this morning, starting everything. JB enjoying nature, same temperatures in Florida. Wild stuff. How's Disney World been during this freeze? Are they closing things because of it? I haven't checked out Crazy Disney Lady Tanya's stream in a little bit. Whoa, that was a little bit of that was too much of a fast turn there by that car. It was and there was a guy just about to be in the crosswalk. When does sunrise? Probably closer to 7, but it's happening pretty soon, it looks like. Global Hello is some sort of a band? I would have been okay not knowing. Bernard Jardin is everywhere. Now that I've said that, we might have some further adjustments of the Jardin. Disney has been open and running as usual. I think it was the wind from that car that spun him around. It turned so fast. I thought I read something that certain theme parks in Florida were closing their outdoor rides because of the temperatures. I don't know if that's true or not. Oh, I see Abby's here. Girish. Disney actually, they have heating that can run? Impressive. I guess they planned ahead, just in case, for these rare occasions that it does happen. Because you would think, it's the middle of Florida, we're not even going to bother installing heating. I bet it's some one guy in the meetings who was like pushing for the heating the whole time. I told you we needed that heat. And now he's never going to let them live it down. Yeah, at least the crosswalks are a little bit more passable because, well, we are still on 5th Avenue. Tourist heavier area, so it's going to get worn down faster at the intersections. All is well, Abby, all is well. Hope you are too. Ooh, the Big Island. Oh, I'm still out there exploring the world, or business. For business. I've been a touch under the weather recently. Must have caught whatever baby commuters had. Not the I'll have what she's having that I would want, but it's what I got. Am I cross-platform streaming? I am. There's no reason not to these days. I mean, unless Puma closed. Unless you have a contract with some of these places, which some people do, but I think most big streamers these days would not sign exclusivity contracts anymore. Lunar New Year, Windows at Saks, who also still did not take down their facade. Now that they've declared bankruptcy, I don't know if they're going to spend money to do that either. Too cold to let their kids ride some rides? Is it too cold to let the kids? I mean, the rides last 3 minutes at the most outside, right? Is it too much? I mean, if the rides are running, I don't know. I would probably just do it. Favorite jacket brand? I try not to have any brand loyalties, only because they don't have any real loyalties to me. So I don't want to limit myself or have a myopic view. I currently happen to be wearing a North Face, which was a gift. Canada Goose, which was a gift from 11 years ago now, and it still works. So I see no reason to change it. Also considering it is an expensive jacket. The commute. R2C has made it. The gyrate keys on the vertical. Yeah, Saks Fifth Avenue, as we call it here now, sucks Fifth Avenue. They're just doing this as an excuse to not have a light show this year's holiday season. I mean, we're already in February, right? If you start to really think about it, practically in spring, that's going to fly by, and the summer, and it's practically the holidays again. So we're almost in the holiday season. Grim Grays is asking some personal information. Очень маленький город, не смогу сказать. I said it's a very small town. I can't say. Andy Diaz is here. Ozzy Joanne, good morning. What platform do I use to cross stream? I use OBS and a plugin for it. I've tried Restream. I didn't like it. Not to mention Restream has some questionable advertising practices where they used big creators in one of their ads that don't even use or support Restream, like Penguin Zero, Charlie, Voice Critical. That's all one person, different names. There's others like Adium, but I prefer using the Sorayuki RTMP plugin. It forces you to re-encode multiple streams. Although you could use the same one if the platform supports it, but what in the heck? Okay. I am not gonna deal with that. I don't know what that was, but that guy was a little too much. We don't need that in our morning commute. When you're a little unhinged, or a lot unhinged, don't engage. As a good friend from Chicago once said, don't mess with anyone who has nothing to lose. Ferragamo was an answer on Jeopardy last night? Interesting. Why Grim Grays? Because I said so. Allie's here. Good morning. Here's the Louis Vuitton building. You're trying to learn. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Restream makes it easier, but you're now sending your stream to someone else's server, so there's more variables to account for. Since I know you can write in English, I'm not going to read them anymore, just for the sake of everybody else in the chat. We're going to have to do another timeout. Was it not enough? Captain Crunch is here from Joyzy. That's not how you open a door. You see, should I told him? No, I wouldn't. You can't do that. It's a pull, not a push. That would have been too much. I mean, they should be doing this maybe earlier in the morning or something, but they can't be blocking off Fifth Avenue at this hour. All right. You got to do this earlier in the morning. This is too late. It's too late to be doing this. There we go. Now we taught him a lesson. It doesn't matter. All right. On the left, we got Grand Army Plaza North and South, which is still under construction. Plaza Hotel behind it. Didn't you ask this before, Ada Bosses? In another stream? I am not using Restream, no. I am using the Sorayuki plugin right now. It's a pull, not a kick. Yes. Oof, the snow melting, though, is also going to be much dirtier for my pants. Andy Diaz blames Apple. Yes! Blame them! Call Tim Apple. Yeah, Home Alone 2 Plaza Hotel. That was it. Louis Jones wonders where this is. Well, it depends on what you're asking. Specifically, or the city, or the state. Because some of these answers are in the title. Kevin Hawthorne, good morning. What am I using? What kit? I mean, it's not really a kit. I'm using a Pocket 3 camera into a BellaBox computer with some hotspots attached to it. That goes into BellaBox Cloud and then down into my OBS, and then it gets pushed out to all the networks. If you want to read more about BellaBox, it's BELABOX.net. 1L. It's not Bella like beautiful. It's an acronym for something I already forgot, but there it is. Friends read first, that's right. All right, Grim, it's time to switch back to English so everyone understands, because we know you can write in it. So we're going to keep it understood, because I'm not going to translate every single message for everybody. Anyway, otherwise I'm just not going to read it. I tell construction when to record a crime while happening. Make it make sense. Now, record a crime while happening. So I just happened to be there while somebody kicks a door. Technically, they didn't actually break anything. Is there intent there? I don't know. I'm not the police. I'm not a detective. I just happened to be there. I'm not law enforcement. What am I going to do with that? Am I going to be the one to try to de-escalate that situation? No. Are the police actually going to do anything as a result of it? Probably not. Should that person get help? Yes. In the current system, will it be successful? Hard to say. Probably not. So, you know, a lot of variables, but I don't know what you want me to make sense for you. I think you got to reconcile these things in your own head before you go commenting what other people should do on their live streams. Anyway, you could let that person stick around. BELABOX. I mean, I don't. Yes. Let's check our sea lions out. They're out over there by the stairs. I turned it away once I saw it. Yeah, I mean, I also don't need to be causing any problems in case that person locks onto me and sees that I have a camera. I don't need that. Budget encoded with link aggregation. That's what Bella stands for. Thank you, DJ Rudo. BELABOX. I don't know how many more times I can say it, Hallie. Sturgy, thank you. There he is over there. Nope, we don't speak the same dialect. All right, Grim, are you gonna get timed out or speak a? We know you can, so let's see. I'm not going to translate every message, even though I can read them. I'm not going to. I try to do it for the ones who only speak Russian and who just want to say hi and that they're trying. But if you're going to persist despite being told, it's too much. Steve's back. Hello. Prince Ice is here. Welcome back. Yeah, Ali, it's just on the purple platform. Oh well. Peregrina, hello. But they're not saying the same thing over and over again. They're just they were timed out on Monday for taking over the chat, so if it happens again, it'll just happen again. It's fine. Pete and Repeat were on a boat. Pete fell out. Who was left? Repeat. Uh-oh. Pete and Repeat. I want a bacon, egg, and cheese. Person has 3 dogs. Every time I see like the dog walkers with a lot of, I think that this is this person's dogs, but I think of the Daniel Radcliffe photo. Bernie, hello. Now I feel bad because now that the chat has slowed down a little bit, I can say hi to the people that say hi, but then I feel bad that I didn't say hi to the people in the beginning of the chat who were here for the whole thing. Oh well. There are still some cleaner areas of snow here. Although even the one where people don't walk, you could see it gets dirty over time. Itchbin.com, hello. Seinfeld-ish, I remember the steps. Because the head would have stretched out the sweater. Appreciate that, Quentin. Oh no, not the caregiver thing. Well, now I'm concerned because they just kind of came out of nowhere and only ever talked about the lateness of their caregiver, and then they just disappeared, like that's out of nowhere again. So it's just kind of gone like the wind. Oh, the birds. Oh yeah, thank you, Bear in the Garden. That person needs to think again about their actions, and it's not their show to take over. More patience than yeah, it's a little much. We try, and sometimes we do entertain trolls a little bit too much. It's more for my own entertainment at that point, but it really does derail things, so I have to be mindful. Nicole, thanks for the follow. Green has some snow too. Hope it was enjoyable. Happy hump day, Rebel Rel. We're in the mall now in Central Park, leading us towards Bethesda. Even though it's been warmer than freezing in the high temperatures these days, I'm assuming the water's still quite frozen. It's had a good long stretch of freezing temperatures. It's really freezing temperatures. It's supposed to drop again this weekend, but then it picks up again after that. So, not sure what else is going to happen in the next month, but we shall see. Jay Raven with an ARS 500 super chat from Buenos Aires. Thank you for your support now and always, Jay Raymond. Appreciate that. Bring seed for the birds. They say you're not really supposed to feed any of the animals in the city, so no. Sturgy, glad you could enjoy virtually with us. We're glad you could make it to our wool commutes. Yeah, time waits for no one. New York Rangers 94 Yanks 2000. Wasabi Peas, thanks for the follow. Are we in Siberia? Yes. Well, it looks like that person might have multiple accounts. Because there's somebody that came back in Russian says, I'm mean. We'll see. We'll see what else you do. Nathan Newman does need some friends. Yeah, I guess that's it. This is the Bagels and Walk Sean method. Ban early, don't give them chances. It's probably what we should be doing. Just ban and move on. It makes the most sense. Oh man, that heavy pack for New Year's. I'm glad I was resting it on something. Most of it. All right, we may get some glitches under here, FYI. Just a heads up. Sometimes the service gets sucked away. Chris Godfrey, hello. Jerome Land with a $20 super chat from the Queens. Thanks for all your walks in the cold weather. We appreciate it. Thank you, Jerome Land, for your support. Oh, I'm getting glitches myself, I think. How many are on the Twitch block list? I have to check. We have several hundred on the YouTube one, which is actually lower than I thought it would be. AMD is down pre-market. Uh-oh. Luke Skywalker says, me being mean could not be further from the truth. Appreciate that, Luke. I mean, I try to be fair, pragmatic, logical. I don't like bringing emotion into things if I can. Yep, still frozen. Thank you, Loost. And thank you again, Jerome. I don't know if my thanks got glitched out, but again, thank you for your generosity, Jerome Land. Do I ever go by Strawberry Fields? Sometimes. Panda Gabs is here. Morning and happy hump day. Yeah, even though it's been above freezing, this water has not had a chance to melt again. Or the ice hasn't had a chance to melt again. Cat yellow, you'll get caught up in the crossfire. I don't know if anybody remembers that commercial. I wonder if the water by the little island also got frozen up. There's a little spot that tends to not fully freeze. But it's been so cold here. Oh, they actually chipped away at the ice on the half of the bridge. Yeah, it's still a small spot there. It must be something hot, like a pipe or something, spitting out water under there. I don't know. Well, I think it actually has a thin layer of ice over it too, even though it's barely freezing now. 90210, but Travis Scott, thanks for the follow. No, the Waldorf Astoria is like on Park Avenue 50 something over there. Upper 40s. I don't remember exactly where it is, but it's over there. Rebel Rel has gifted a membership. Welcome to Fawn Marie. And thank you, Rebel Rel, for the support. Senator Ari, enjoy virtually for now. Hopefully one day you'll get to visit in person. Photo Spaceman Global, hello. Up here in the garden has access to the band list on Twitch. 32 band. I know really big streamers sometimes have special unbanning appeal streams. Because I think on Twitch there's a feature where you could actually appeal your ban. I don't know that YouTube has the same thing. But at least on Twitch there's a chance to do it one day. On YouTube we'd have to go one by one through the names and discuss their wrongdoings and see if there's a chance for redemption. But a lot of these are just bot accounts. We used to have a bunch of them actually. Oh, let's check out a little creek. It's running, the creek. You can hear it. Jolly Roger, thanks for the follow. Solid Blake, thanks for the follow. Between 49th and 50th, so it covers both. Alrighty, let's keep moving. A lot of people tried to walk around here. You can see evidence of that. And there's more videos of people walking out there too. It's all bumpy now, so I don't think anyone's going to be ice skating on it. There's a little spot here that looks ice skatable. Not that I'm encouraging anybody to do anything. RJ, have a good one. I missed you. Oh, the original timeout will be clearing? Oh, let's see. There's a Red Bull, the yellow edition. What is that? I'll tell you what it is. It's garbage that should have thrown out with them. Hangtown, hello. And I'm Lobo. My sniffles are definitely running today. I'm also under the weather, so it's a combination of things today. Just slightly under the weather. No fevers or anything like that. Once I'm indoors, I'll wear a mask to protect others from me anyway, just in case. So it's okay. I wonder how long it took them to chip away the ramble here in terms of the ice buildup. Because look at how thick the ice is. I mean, I don't know, how hard is this right now? It is solid. Oh no, it's not super solid. I was able to take a chunk off. Let me move this to the side somewhere. Okay. But still, this took a lot of effort, whoever had to do it. I'm sure it was a team of people, but still, maybe they had a machine of sorts. I don't know. Flamethrower? That would just refreeze and cause more problems. Do we own a snow shovel? Not in the apartment, no. My mom out on Long Island does. I did live out with her for a couple of years, well, a year and a half, before I moved back to the city. So I was responsible for all shoveling, which I didn't mind. I enjoyed the workout. Under the bridge is not frozen. Oak Bridge. Peaches POV or POV, thanks for the follow or subscription on YouTube. Sometimes I get my terminology wrong. I still think it would be an interesting... Is this a little low? Let me see. There we go. I think it would be an interesting time lapse to just like, excuse me, sorry, to over the years just capture this screen cap from when, because every Wednesday we do this shot. We look out here, and it would be interesting to see the seasons change, this water freeze, snow on top of it, leaves. Sometimes you can't see the buildings in the distance because of the fog. It would just be an interesting time lapse of all the photos from every Wednesday commute. But thank you, Peaches. Yeah, I wonder what machine they use too. Ambrose had the flu earlier, wasn't bad. Well, that's good. Everything passes. Time waits for no one. Morning, Maria. Gerard, hello. Uh-oh, another bot on Kick. You know, I how many more times am I going to say I? I turned on some features on Kick that don't allow accounts that are less than like a day old to post. So that's why we had so such a smaller amount of bots on the channel, on Kick. But it looks like some of them make the account and then wait a little while before they start using it. Oh well. Kinkle Bunny, glad you're enjoying. Does Central Park have rabbits? Yeah, I think they do. I think Bagels and Walks Sean has spotted some in his wildlife photography. R2C enjoys it. Yes, Jared. Twisted Metal with a gifting of the membership to Steve Starr. Thank you, Twisted Metal, and welcome, Steve Starr. Oh man, the sniffling's not working. I actually ended up taking a Sudafed this morning, but it is not drying me up from the cold sniffles. My mouth is dry, though. Oh, well. I mean, I think this will be the exact thing I would hope we could configure an AI to do. Like, use this as like the key image and then scour through all the footage to find this image and take a screenshot of it from every Wednesday stream. I don't know how doable it is. Maybe I can vibe code something to do it, but it would have to like, I don't know. I don't think it would be that easy to do, actually. It's probably pretty complicated. It'll probably be easy for somebody who works with AI routinely and actually codes. Something. Let's see if this one ends up being okay. Why can't I see your name anywhere? I don't know what you mean. Like my first name? That would just be Gabe. But Bear in the Garden is not taking any names because the way they're writing their messages was like the last person that was kind of banned. So, oh no, Grim Graves came back. All right, yeah, we're gonna end that one now. It's done. We don't have to worry about it. Yeah, if that last person was not affiliated with the prior ban, then apologies, but it's too coincidental. It's too coincidental. Too coincidental. All right, let's keep moving. What about them boots, though, them cakes? What about them boots? Ambrose was deleted, too. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I wouldn't eat any of this snow. The only time I would even consider eating some of the snow is maybe on the day that it fell. But even if it looks untouched after a week being on the ground, it's just covered in all sorts of particles and stuff that I would not want to ingest. So I would not. Adriana, thanks for the follow. Neil Blaze, hello. The handkerchief. It wouldn't, I know that people talk about this a lot, especially if you're new to the channel. The thing is, I get so sniffly in colder temperatures. Even if I were to blow my nose, within seconds, it would reaccumulate. So it's like, I'm either going to have a damp handkerchief and still have sniffles, or just have sniffles. So it is what it is. And everyone reacts to the cold differently, but my airways like to be lubricated. So there it is. Or it could be something related to my cholinergic or cold urticaria. I could just have a weird reaction to cold that's out of proportion compared to others, which could is exactly probably what's happening. Oh well. Also, like an actual cloth handkerchief sounds gross. That's me, Elliot. Hello. Oh, somebody showed snow under a microscope after it fell, William said. He'll never eat it again. Yeah, I can imagine how fast something could end up in the snow. Cheesy, thanks for the follow. Did I get together? I didn't make it to get a sandwich. No, I'm sorry. I want to. Uh-oh, am I going to have an error right now? No, we're okay. Okay, good. Time to make a sandwich. I still did not get it. It's I'm hyping it up so much for myself. I'm just getting ready for disappointment at this point. Bear in the Jardine put in some work today. This is the red oak tree that we have once seen a raccoon climb. I don't know if they still hang out on this tree. Might be too front and center, too open. Damp and sticky handkerchief, yeah, disgusting. It's either that or waste a bunch of tissues, and I don't really want to do either. I've researched some stuff to do for this too, and it's not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Because there are ways you could use like AI and noise gate stuff to record a sound and try to suppress it when that happens. But I think it takes a lot of processing power to do real time, and I don't think my computer will be able to do it. I think it doesn't really work without a substantial delay either. But I looked into this because I would have just recorded a bunch of different sounding sniffles at home, and then just try to get it to filter them out whenever they happen. Okay, I can't turn right. There was a tree thing there. Now let's just go west on this block now. Museum of Natural History on my left. Planetarium's there. Don't know if Neil deGrasse Tyson is there today. I'm Big Daddy's dad. Hello. Thanks for the follow. Frozen hanky. Oh my. We were using a neck gaiter, or like a little tube thing you put over your face and neck, and it worked for a little while, but then it seemed to have still caused sniffles, so oh well. Donna, good morning. There was like an Instagram famous raccoon family in a part of Central Park. I think they were usually in the Ramble. I mean, I don't really get any sandwiches these days anyway, but if I did, my preference was always Blimpie. Not that it's the best sandwich, but it's nostalgic. I think it's a better one out of all the fast food sandwich shops. It's definitely better than Subway. I can't stand Subway. Tammy, good morning. The thing is, if somebody's like complains about trivial things, I think that's just how they are. Like, they'll find something else to complain about. You can't please them. It's in their nature to just make complaints, and that's just how it is. I don't know if it's just like a critical mindset, but like to me it seems exhausting. Foam rubber for skiing, interesting. Michelle, good morning. Dan is here, good morning. There's our Bear in the Garden statue. Today we're going to charge Bear in the Garden to watch Masha and Medved, Masha and the Bear, a Russian cartoon. All the episodes by the next stream, and then fill us in. Mojave, good morning. Ollie, good morning. I complain a lot about tech stuff. You can't please them, but you can't avoid them. That's true. To an extent, I guess. Sometimes you don't know until they show their colors, then you know to avoid them. Biggs Walk Sean is here. We've made it. We've only had a few incidents this morning, so don't worry. Nothing tech related though. Let's veer away from the construction pounding. The complaining can be annoying, yeah. It's like, and then people think I'm not open to criticism, but it's just disrespectful if you come in here, you don't say hello, you just say, there's too much bouncing, hold the camera better, or something like that. It's just, it's not, you're not open to discussion when you do it like that. It's like you have your stance and you're gonna stick to it, and really there's probably nothing I can do to make it better for them. But it's not like a why question, it's just an accusation without a hello. Anyway. Freedom of speech anywhere? Well, that's not necessarily true. You could say whatever you want, sure, but on a private platform that has, creators that control the narrative in a way, you don't have to. You can have whatever kind of rules you want. And that's okay too. That's just how it is. Let's see, lights should be changing for us. I think it had a turn signal for the cars over there, so it should be, yeah, there it is. Carol H, hello. Damien's back. Good to see you, glad you're doing good and busy. Sometimes busy's good. Sometimes busy's bad. It's my channel, I could do what I want to. Ooh, green platform inching up closer to 300. Ham Server, hello. Palmer Carpenter, hi. Yeah, channels can have rules, that's okay. The thing with online communities is, you can find the right ones for you. But some of them might not be the right ones for you, and that's okay. You don't have to try to shoehorn yourself into a community that's not right for you, That's right, freedom of speech is what is, no one has to tolerate, that's right. Anyway, Who Dat Dave reflecting on technology and what we can do these days with it. See, that's a nice positive viewpoint. It's like something like this, unheard of even what? I don't know, 12, 13 years ago? They had like some sort of live stream, but it wasn't like this in this quality outside. Yeah, I wasn't happy about that one either, Danish YouTube fan. Wasn't happy about that one. I reacted to it too slow. I was looking at the chat and then I pop up and then there's a bike on the sidewalk. Bill Vick, hello. Right, yeah. It's like, if you could truly say whatever you want on these platforms with no repercussions, there wouldn't be a ban feature. Luke Skywalker on Kick makes a good point. I don't know why this taxi's still waiting to turn here. That garbage truck is only just getting started. I think he should just cut his losses and turn back onto the avenue. It has taken me quite some time to iterate this stream into something. And I'm glad it's working more stably these days. But now that we said it, we just jinxed it. Russell, hello. 100-inch TV, nice. I think we're good on our current TV for a long time now. Just because the living room size is it's not going to be, I think our TV is 75 inches right now. And any bigger would be too big for the living room. Enjoy the day off, Damien. Yeah, see, that's very true, Chatty Cathy. People do like to direct. It's like, oh, I didn't know you were in charge of what I'm allowed to do on my channel. I didn't even know I hired you. I'm sorry. No politicaca. I like that. I mean, it's really not that many rules in the channel. It's just like no politics, just be nice. Unless you're me, then I can do whatever I want. Yeah. Oh, some creators ask chat all the time what they should do. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess if the chat has been conditioned that way, but then again, the chat should also be more self-aware that, not all of you guys, but like the ones that do cause trouble, that like not every creator is the same, too. Anyway. Just what it is. The next big jump in broadcasting, I don't know. I'm not actually sure, because it sounded like there was a push. Wait, where is Amsterdam? There was a push towards maybe 8K, but then now they're kind of taking a step back again. But 8K is so much more bits needed. It's such a huge resolution. It would be too much, I think. So I think all we can really do is maximize what we can do in 4K. I'm gonna try to set up an IRL box instead of Bella Box to have a second testing device and see if we can increase bitrate that way, and if our equipment can tolerate it. Because in theory, we could have an even better quality 4K stream with higher bitrate. So that's my next plan, to try out using IRL box and upping the bitrate. And IRL box natively supports picture-in-picture. Not that I'm gonna do that. I'm just thinking about the more things I add, the more battery I'd need to have, the more weight my pack would need to have. It would just be, we're reaching limits in certain senses for that. Anyway, it would be kind of cool to do like a really small drone third-person view. I mean, it only lasts like 20 minutes at the most, but almost like a video game. But I don't know. Peaches, thank you for the great vibes. I hope you have great vibes as well. There used to be a BBC show called Points of View where people wrote in their complaints about BBC shows and BBC would respond. That's kind of interesting. I want to find that. Do they still have that show like airing? I'm assuming it ended at this point. People will probably take advantage of it now. That sounds interesting. All right, let's cross this way first, then we'll go right or north on Broadway. Rebel Rose Jobs giving you free 80-inch TVs? Wow. Yes, bounce with me, bounce with me. Vixie's on the iPad. Hey, as long as it works. Chris Bates has highlighted a message. It's already Wednesday. That's right. Time is flying. At least I'm not working this week. I think I'm working President's Day weekend. Is it the following weekend? I think it is. Ugh. It's a 3-day weekend of work. So there'll be no commute that Monday. Oh, I'm behind again. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Mario, hello. Damien doesn't talk politics or religion. Yeah, they're very divisive topics. I'm going to have my opinions on them. Maybe one day we could do a secondary channel where anything goes. But maybe that's what static computer's for. We could really discuss stuff. Yeah, 8K is too much. I don't really know what the next step is. 360 streams would be too tough to do also because it requires a lot of bit rate to span the entire sphere of 360. I mean, I'm not sure, but it sounds a bit political, ham server, but all our best. It depends on the day walking UK. Sometimes when it's super cold out and there's a lot of stuff on the ground, I might just take the train, but it depends. And how hungry I am. Roy in San Francisco found a sweet lady on the street during a live stream who gave him a tour and also complimented everybody. That's pretty nice. I like that. Burn D, thanks for the follow. Apologies if I messed up your name. Test ease. All right. Yeah, everything goes back to technically it's a virtual machine, but the virtual machine has an NVIDIA GPU that's dedicated to it for all the encoding of my lives. So, yes, there is a computer that processes all this before it goes out to YouTube and Twitch and Rumble and Kick. Normal size screen, phone screens, definitely not. And you'd have to be at the right distance from the right size TV to be able to tell in person either. There's pushing the envelope, and then there's like being aware that what you're doing is not really doing anything. Have people copied my formats? I don't know. Dano Butter. I think everyone has their own styles. A lot of our technology pushing of the envelope has been for service, finding the best way to have service stability so that we're always able to stream and broadcast in high density situations like New Year's in Times Square. That's a big one. All right, light has changed. I don't know where these cars think they're going, but they have run the light. Okay. House staff next to the follow. Okay, I gotta catch up here. What am I doing? Yeah, 360 cameras can be good for third-person view. I just don't know how to do it on lives. Yeah, I feel like all the NYC is pretty close to the third-person view drone mode. Because with Moblin or whatever it's called, you could use RTMP streams from drones. I haven't personally ever tried that out. I do have a couple of really old DJI drones, but from 6 years ago. But I think even those could do some sort of live stream. I forget exactly. I don't know. But I think they're technically you can't fly that drones in New York City, but the super tiny ones, I don't really see why they would be an issue. But who knows? Oh yeah, we're everywhere, and we're also on Kick and Rumble. Bounce with me merch. Somebody reached out to me from I think it was Teespring for potentially some designs for merch. I don't know. I have to look into it. This is why I think I need some sort of agency or a manager. But I haven't been able to get in touch with one. I just don't think we have the numbers for agencies to be interested. But if they can help me with some of these things, they could also in theory help growth. And it could be a mutually symbiotic relationship. I don't know. Ooh, upgrading the conference center so everyone gets the TVs. Nice. Inoki, hello. Making the stream black and white. I mean, I could, but I think you could also do it on your end. I think even Windows, you could possibly have it turn grayscale. I know you could do it on your phone. A lot of phones have something called bedtime mode, and you could adjust the colors of the screen, including grayscale. So I think you could do that locally, if you wanted to. Chris Bates on 7 consecutives on Twitch. A Twitcher. Wow, how am I so behind again? Okay, I gotta slow down and catch up. In theory, it doesn't make sense what I just said. In theory. Rename baby computer, maybe. See Mashio in Tokyo, hello. Give me your thumb, says Victoria. Very true. Who dat Dave hunted down Disney streamers. It almost sounds bad. I know you don't have bad intentions. I know. You only found 2. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Disney World is also huge, right? Unless you know exactly where they're going to be. They might end up being in a different park than you that day, too. Unless they post in advance where they're going to be. I imagine some of them don't. Oh, I have updates on Peter Luger's. Mrs. Commuter has changed her stance. She's more willing to try them again. Apparently, they are not, at this point, I don't know if they were before, but cooking all the steaks to 85% and then finishing it off when somebody orders it. Supposedly they are actually all made to order and cut as soon as you order it from the bigger piece of meat. Okay, my favorite memory from the walks. I mean, I didn't really like the memory we made this morning with that guy kicking the door. I remember some of the ones in the beginning when we first hit a big number of concurrent viewers, or when we first hit 1,000 subscribers. Hey, extremely subtle, no worries. One of the things we try to do here at the end of every stream is find somebody we've never rated before. So we ask for suggestions from the audience and to try to spread the rating love all around to hopefully introduce audiences to new content introduce creators to other creators. And I think it's been working out pretty well. Man, I'm still so behind. Who that Dave liked when I put my face in front of a camera? That's probably on the Macy's display. Damien, have a good nap. We're walking to Strauss Park. If you hold your phone to your face, it's 100-inch TV. It's all perspective. We're on Good Morning. Time and seconds from live record to stream platform like YouTube. YouTube introduces the most latency, especially when you go to 4K. It's like a good 40 seconds, I think, these days. I got a strange capture card error. I don't know what that was. It might be because I'm not running the fan. It might be the temperature is heating up. Thomas, good morning. Oh, I missed Luke Skywalker's super chat. Man, I'm so behind. Luke Skywalker with a $50 Republic credit equivalent super chat. Please accept these Republic credits on behalf of Luke Skywalker and Rebel Alliance. May the Force and a somewhat milder temperature be with you. Thank you, Luke Skywalker. Appreciate the support on this and all platforms, and generosity and your confidence in these streams. Bit of a shout out there to Dutch Maz and what he says to his super chatters too. I like how he appreciates the super chatters, and definitely check out Dutch Maz also as an OG live streamer and our official tour guide, border raised New Yorker. Avril Stephen Loki, hello. Deborah. I need a 30s accent. What did they call that accent from like that time? It was like the transatlantic accent or something. And today, live from the Walking Computer, we are in the Upper West Side. Is it like that one? Is that what that is? I don't know. Oh, I'm so behind again. How did I fall this far? A mobile satellite. We used the Starlink already successfully at New Year's. We're almost there. G-Dog, thanks for the follow. It is a transatlantic accent. Ah. Dan the Man, good morning. Yeah, that was a strange capture card error. I don't know what that was. Wait, walk to walk? There is a restaurant that had that. They might have closed down, actually. Was there another one here? Gladys is a good memory, yes. Never criticize YouTube. They'll pull the plug on you. That's what happened. Does the Super Bowl get that delayed? And they might do it on purpose at that point to not be able to turn it off if there's any trouble. I saw Casey Neistat's video. He always says how he doesn't always. In the video, he made it a point to say how a lot of creators don't really show the aftermath of snowstorms. But I feel like that's what we do. We're out here no matter what. And you get to see, and I complain about some of the issues, but it's just part of it. You know, it's not really, I've accepted it, so it's not really complaining at this point. I can complain, of course. I'll have to do whatever you want, but you know what I mean. Okay, we're sitting. Wizard Pizza's here. A 10 p.m. news thing? Nice. A free impression for chat? Uh-oh. Kelsey Grammer uses that accent? Interesting. Maddie makes good morning. Is that what it actually sounds like? At least I got it kind of right. Minimal technology hiking in Belgium. Twisted Angbit has a suggestion. Yeah, I don't think we've done that before. Minimal technology, it's like the opposite of what we do. We're like maximum technology. I like it. Okay, I'll do that. More snow coming for you? Uh-oh. Yes, I saw the raid suggestion. Good. Minimal technology. The exact opposite. I like it. It's if I go camping, I gotta bring like a whole terraformer. I'm mixing cement. I'm building a no. I don't know how to do that. Paleta caca. Is that actually how people talked, or is it a combination of like the microphones of the time also adding that kind of a pitch shift to their voice? I mean, I'm sure they spoke that way, but like the actual like little bit of a higher nasally sound. I don't know. All right, I like this little magnet. Let me get this glove off. Minimal technology is in Morse code. Uh-oh. It's just the matrix numbers on the screen. You gotta look at the image with cross-eyed, like magic eye, to make it appear. Okay, I have it ready to go. Uh-oh. I almost broke everything. Oh yeah, I definitely broke it. I got to refresh and some stuff. Anyway. Thanks, friends, for joining today's commute. I hope you enjoyed our little walk and diatribe and discussion about various things. Oh man, looks like I'll have to do a manual OBS thing. So I'm going to have to go to BRB mode, and then I'll switch it to the ending screen manually. That's what I'm going to have to do, unfortunately. All right, whatever. Yeah, so thanks again. Appreciate your super chats, super stickers, PayPal, Patreon, memberships. Thank you. Subscribers, thank you. Non-subscribers, thank you too. But if you're not subscribed and listening, do think about subscribing. It really does help us out. Twitch friends, thanks for the follows and subs. Uh-oh. I can't tell if I'm actually live. Oh, yeah, I am. Okay. If you have Amazon Prime, you can always do a Prime sub. It does process your grades forever. You could always do a Prime sub and get ad-free viewing on our channel. It's up to you. You have one of those a month. You can use them on any channel you want. Just use it somewhere so Bezos doesn't keep his bucks. I think that's how it works. I don't know. A global see ya. To Kick friends, thanks for the watching over there too. We're slowly growing over there. Keep it going. We do no botting here. So we're trying to grow as much as we can. But no botting, no botting. Back to YouTube. Thank you for the thumbs. And thank you to the mods everywhere. Our next stream should be, our commuting stream should be Friday morning down south. A couple of bridges. We'll see how that goes. It might be cold again, actually. We'll see. Like colder than now. But it's supposed to drop this weekend again. We'll see what happens. I don't think I'll be able to do anything later this afternoon. So yeah, Friday morning is likely our next one. So till then, have a good one. Bye. Should get a little less. We'll see.
Hey.